Hi, Elena. I wanted to thank you for coming into our session today. I just wanted to speak with you about some reports I've been receiving from staff. Some of the staff members told me that yesterday, when I wasn't here, you came into the office and you were speaking with the program manager about how you wanted your savings and your treatment fees back. It sounded like the conversation wasn't handled in a polite manner, and we may be able to discuss some ways that you could have handled that situation better.
Well, first off, I want to say that I felt like the situation and the way that it was handled was completely the staff members. Also, the savings money is my money. And I just I wasn't, maybe I was told about this like during the screening call, but like maybe not. Just like it's my money.
So it sounds like you're upset because it's your money, and it sounds like the program guidelines and expectations weren't clearly explained to you.
Yes, that is completely correct. Also, the money is for essentials, like stuff that I have to have.
So why don't we have a conversation about what essentials are? Would you mind telling me what you think essentials are?
Well, the you know, although this place gives me almond milk, I have other things that I need to get because I have an upset tummy a lot, and I needed to get cigarettes. I don't like rolling my own cigarettes. I think it's gross. And then I did get some shorts and like tank tops from Primark, but like I need new clothes. Like shorts and tank tops, like that's an essential.
So it sounds like you think the essentials are food because of your dietary restrictions, cigarettes because you don't like rolling your own, and that you needed some new clothes.
Yes.
Um, so with the food, I just wanted to check in and see if you spoke to the program manager at all about your dietary restrictions.
I have, but I feel like she never listens to me. She just says to speak to you about it, and then I forget.
Okay, so it sounds like maybe you and I should have a conversation about your dietary restrictions, and maybe the house would be able to provide you with some more options that meet your dietary needs.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, whatever. If you want to do it, we can do it.
Okay. Also, with the clothes, what type of clothes did you buy?
Like, they, like, had their, like, spring stuff out. It's almost spring.
Okay. So right now we're in winter. I'm just wondering if those purchases were clothes that you maybe could have waited to buy because they don't seem like they're the appropriate amount of warmth you're going to need for the season that we're in right now.
I don't. I guess I hadn't really, like, thought about that. They were just really cute and in my size. Sometimes it's difficult for me to find stuff in my size, and I think I've told you that already.
It sounds like you may have been impulsive about the clothes that you bought, and you didn't really think about if they were the right season, if you could have waited and saved your money.
Like, it's my money. I know that I have no money now and no savings, and like I don't even think I'm gonna be able to pay the treatment fees this month. But it's like my money.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I understand that you feel like it's your money, but I just wanted to speak with you about the program guideline and expectations. Did you ever receive the handbook?
But they've given it to me when I first got here.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but no one sat down and read the whole thing with me.
Did you sit down and read any parts of it on your own?
I mean, I just I just feel like it wasn't clear.
What part of it do you feel like wasn't very clear?
The fact that I had to read it.
Okay. So maybe we could go over the handbook now together. We could look it over and we could talk about some of the items that you feel you don't have clarity on. Okay, that sounds great. So while we're talking about the handbook, why don't we talk about the treatment fees and the savings? So as a program, we require clients to pay 30% of their income for treatment fees. We relate treatment fees to being like utilities, like power, water, gas, like you would have at your own apartment.
I mean, okay, when you phrase it like that, I get it. But also, like my BSAS pays for like a lot of this stuff. So, I guess I like it. Just I don't see like I don't see why.
So BSAS pays for part of our funding, but they don't pay for everything here. Volunteers of America, as a company, pays for some of our um, bills here, like food and different things like that. So then we ask clients to pay in the rest that BSAS and VOA doesn't pay for themselves to make sure that we can provide you with the appropriate services that you need.
Okay, well that makes sense, I guess.
Okay, and then is it okay if we talked about the savings piece?
Well, I came in and I asked for my savings, and I was very upfront. I mean, like, I was just like, I need my savings, and then people didn't respond to me. They were just like, calm, like, they didn't, I don't know if they said calm down, but they were just like, wait a moment, like, let's talk. And I was like, no, I need them now. It's my money.
Okay, so I want to explain to you why the program asks that clients pay 20% of their income towards savings. Would that be okay with you? So we ask that clients pay that percentage towards their savings to make sure that you have money when you get out of here. So how long do you expect that you'll be staying here?
I bet you guys will kick me out early. I mean, if I had they told me it was a 6-year program, and then I got here and it was like 6 months. So I probably would stay for the full time because I need that help, and I expect to get it from this house.
Okay, so you're thinking 6 months would be an appropriate time for you to think about your transition to someplace else?
Yes.
Okay.
There's an emergency.
Okay.
Yes.
So you think that 6 months would be an appropriate time for you to stay here?
Yeah, I mean, like, I need a lot of support.
Okay, so then if you think about how much money you'll save in the 6 months, we ask that clients save the 20% in order to have money when they leave here to put down money on things like an apartment or sober housing, depending on where you want to go. And so we ask that clients don't ask for that money to ensure that we're able to discharge you in a safe manner and that you have a strong support outside of here for when you leave.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, the person interrupting was just, clients always do this all the time. But yeah, that would be good, I guess. I mean, I see. It's just sometimes I can't even figure out what 30% is. Like 30% is like a weird, or 20 or whatever. Those are weird. How do I find that out?
So we could sit down and we could do the math on how to figure out how much that is from what your monthly income is. Is that something that you'd like to do?
Yes, because I'm going to need help with it. I don't even know.
Okay.
I don't even know.
If you could get a letter from disability that tells me how much you get, we'd be able to figure out those percentages.
Yeah, and then like also I just feel like the program director didn't respond to me. I was just like, I need my savings, and she like was like, let's talk about it. Like, what is there to talk about? It's my money.
So I think what they wanted to talk about was impulsivity and not really thinking about decisions. I think that's something we could work on. I don't know how you feel about that.
I know that sometimes when you have problems with impulsivity, that's like, when I got here, I relapsed, and it was just because, like, I know sometimes people ask me stuff, and then I just I just don't know how to say no.
But You do have a lot of strengths. You are very self aware and you know when you need your needs to be met. And I wonder how we can utilize those skills in order to help motivate you to continue to change.
I agree with you that I think I am self aware. Um, I also think that I'm good with people. So, like, I don't know. I don't have a cell phone right now, so I can't text or call when I'm in those situations. But, like, I don't know, there's a couple of women here that I kind of like, and I'd like to become friends with them. So maybe they can go with me to stuff if I feel like I'm worried.
Yeah, so why don't we make a plan together where you can have a conversation with those women in order to get the support that you're looking for?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you know how you would start those conversations?
I don't know, maybe I would like, I think I would maybe start it with a present because that'll make people want to.
Do you think that buying people a present is a good way to work on your money management habits?
Well, I mean, what am I supposed to be working on? Am I supposed to be like doing like impulse, or supposed to be like? I mean, because I don't actually have any money right now to buy anybody anything. So I don't know, like how else could I do that? How else do you start asking people for something without giving them something?
So you could start the conversation with people, telling them that you're looking to get support in this situation, and you know that you're interested in becoming friends with them, and you're wondering if they would be able to support you in going to your appointments or going to wherever in the community that you have to go.
Does that make me look weak?
I don't think that makes you look weak because other women have been in your position as well, and they're very understanding of how difficult it can be sometimes to start out.
I mean, I guess you're right because like everyone has had to be new at this program.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess that is something that I can work on. I'm just like worried that they're going to talk about me behind my back, because just I don't know. I don't know them yet. I think they're going to call me like loser.
I don't think they're going to call you a loser because they've been in your position before, like you mentioned. Other women have been new at the program and had to start making connections with women here in order to make sure that their needs were getting met. So I think that they can come from an empathetic place of understanding and be able to support you in this situation.
Because I mean, if one of them asked me, I don't think I would have a problem with it. Like you said. So I don't know. And I think like I guess I'm feeling kind of empty inside, and I don't know what to do with that. You know.
It sounds like you feel like a piece of you is missing and you're not really sure what that piece is at this time.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, and I guess like I don't know, and sometimes I definitely like do go shoplifting. Sometimes even when I have money. But like I have a warrant right now and I don't want to go back to jail. Like I don't.
Jail sounds like it's a possible trigger for you in that it gives you anxiety and it's something that you don't want to face.
Well, because I'm on methadone and I can't get dosed.
Right.
And I just like, I think that it's like terrible that they do that. And I feel like I have no one that I can, say like, so I would just like detox off of my methadone while in holding. And that's not, I'm going to be like, what happens when you detox.
Yeah, the detox process definitely takes a toll on someone's body. And since you're on methadone right now, and I know that you told me that you're trying to wean down, that would not be a good option for you.
Yeah, nobody wants to go cold turkey. And like, in fact, I think it like increases the, like chance. It's not going to get me sober. Detoxing in friggin' jail. So, yeah. But I don't know. It worries me so much. And I don't know, like maybe at some point when I'm feeling a little ready, we could like work on my warrant or something.
Yeah, we could definitely make a plan to work on your warrant, and we can pan out the situation and think of different relapse prevention strategies, because it sounds like that situation would be very anxiety provoking for you, and I want to help you best manage that situation so you're able to do it successfully.
And maybe I can get a nice dress for the warrant
Well,
hearing.
we could look in your clothes first. How does that sound? And see if we could piece together a nice outfit before we go outside and spend money that you might not need to spend.
And I guess that's like probably a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. Like you have like stuff and you like don't even wear it.
Yeah,
So does everybody do that or is it just me?
I think everyone does that. Lots of people have clothes that they've never worn but they thought that they liked.
Well, that's good. It makes me feel less weird.
So to me, it sounds like we have a couple behaviors that we're going to start working on to change. We're going to work on your impulsivity. We're going to work on building relationships with others in the community, and we're going to work on taking care of your court matters.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need like support because I don't want to do it.
I can definitely support you in this situation and get other people in the program to help support you.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No, thank you though.
Thank you, and I'll see you next week.
If you haven't kicked me out by then, again.